Chapter 5. The 3 A's to Happiness. This idea came to me when I was trying to think of the simplest, most easy to understand way of explaining my journey to happiness. It is a combination of my 10 years study condensed down into a simple 3-step process. The reason why I believe this process is perfect for beginners and practice students of happiness alike is because it's so easy to remember. There are only 3 steps. When things are explained in too many stages, I often find myself losing concentration, so the 3-step process is key for me personally. I also think that it is key for anyone who is wanting to make happiness a major part of their life. It becomes too difficult when you're trying to learn several hours worth of information and you just want to start working on developing more happiness in your life right now. The process is designed to be easy and effective so that everyone can do it. As I go over the next few steps in more detail, you will understand why each of them have their place in this process. I hope that the 3 steps to happiness makes this easier for you to understand and, of course, to do for yourself. The next few chapters will go into a little extra detail on each of these 3 steps, but in this chapter, I just want to give you a quick preview of what you will be learning. I think the next few chapters are beneficial because they provide you with a little bit more reasoning behind why the steps work and what it is that practicing these 3 skills will do for you. The key when reading these next few chapters is not to worry too much about the details, as the whole process is clearly set out in the pages at the back of the book. Just let this information sink in. But don't try to remember anything. These chapters are only a way to explain. They can be read at any time and just give you that little bit of extra information if you need it. My advice is to read them through every now and again to keep you understanding what it is that you are doing every day. But do not worry too much about the details. The key is that you understand what you are about to do and that you begin to work towards your happiness. As I said earlier, it is a great idea to have a system in place to retrain yourself into happiness. And this is mine. So here it is, my 3 steps to happiness. This is a system that I have used many times to help me along my journey. I call it the 3 A's to happiness. Here are my 3 A's to happiness. 1. Acceptance. 2. Appreciation. And 3. Ambition. I will go into each one of these subjects in more detail, but let me just give you a brief introduction to each. So acceptance. Acceptance is a major player in happiness, because in life, sometimes things come along that can take us off guard and bring on our stress response. Accepting all parts of life, the good and the bad, is key, because it means that we can move forward. When you fight against the now, or you fight against the situation you are in, you actually only end up causing yourself upset. Whereas when you relax into whatever is happening around you, the bits you like and the bits you don't like, happiness becomes far more attainable for you. Accepting the things that you can't control is a fantastic skill to learn. Part 2 is appreciation. Once acceptance has taken place, it is possible for you to set about appreciating the good things that you have today. Imagine it as though you were an artist. Acceptance creates the blank canvas. You wipe the slate clean with your acceptance. Appreciation then paints a beautiful picture on that canvas from what is already around you. Appreciation takes the colours you do enjoy in the sky and paints them in. It takes the life situations you do enjoy in life and paints them in. Appreciation is key to happiness, and it's very easy to do, as every life situation you can think of has the potential to be good or bad. Appreciation is about moving your perspective into the positive. And thirdly, we have ambition. Once you can appreciate your life as it is, the next step is ambitiously moving towards your dream. Until you have completed these first two sections, the acceptance and then the appreciation, you will be unable to do this. On the canvas, this is where you add new colours and new images to the painting, where you add, say, a sun setting in the sky if you're painting even in the day. This is where you decide what you would like to see in the picture. You would like to put some people in there, you'd like to put a little bit of a building over there, and begin to add those images bit by bit. That is about how you enter into your ambition. Remind yourself of these steps regularly: acceptance, appreciation, and ambition. It might be worth keeping a reminder of these 3 steps with you. Maybe write them down somewhere so that you can remember what it is you're trying to do. In fact, maybe you can print out the following page and stick it up somewhere that you can see it. You want to remind yourself of your goal every day. Remind yourself that happiness is the goal, and these are the 3 steps to it. So let me go over these 3 steps with you a little more detail in our next few chapters.